Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lee. You're watching Dark Roots Creations, and this is my June TBR. So we're going to start with a little bit of summer stuff first to cover the whole summer. I tend to read a lot less in the summer. I just prefer it that way. I'm usually annoyed with the heat, but anyway, I made this little mini bingo board prompt for me. It's got 9 prompts on it, or it's got eight prompts on it. So I figured I can just kind of work my way through these during the summer. These are authors I want to read and just figure I can casually get through them. Some of this also goes along with my 25 and 25, just to kind of work my way through them. I also like a little bit more beach reads in the summer, and some of these authors also hit that as well. We're also going to be working on a book over the whole summer. Not that it's a huge book. I've been reading it for a while. I'm not into it. This would be Atomic Habits by James Clear. I hear everybody talk about how great this book is. I've been reading for months. I keep putting it down. That's as far as I've gotten. So I'm going to try to take the summer and determine to get through this, even if I have to force and bribe myself. So this will be like my whole summer project. Hopefully I get into it and just like start going with it, because I'd like to get it done. All right, so now into June. First one I have planned is one of my book club's June reads. This is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I was planning on reading this anyway. I'm glad we all voted on this book being the read. I'm looking forward to it. And now that I get to talk with a bunch of people about it, that makes it even better. This is, and Emily Henry is more like a little bit of romance. I notice she does tend to put writers in the stories quite a bit. This is supposed to be about 2 writers who are kind of competing to write a memoir of a very popular, I believe, older author. So that's what I know so far. I have enjoyed, for the most part, all the Emily Henry books I've read. I think the lowest I've given is maybe a 3-star, but I think it's a 4. So looking forward to this one. Then I have Lisa Jewell, None of This Is True. This is a thriller, and I'm just going to read the top little part. Celebrating her 45th birthday at a local pub, popular podcaster Alex Summers crosses paths with an unassuming woman called Josie Fair. Josie, as it turns out, is also celebrating her 45th birthday. They are, in fact, birthday twins. So, None of This Is True. I'm sure the title's going to come into play. I've liked the majority of Lisa Jewell I've read as well, so looking forward to this as well. I'm sure I'm going to say looking forward to this the whole entire time, but I am. I don't really mood read. I mood debate and pick ahead of time. So then when I put my TBR together, I've already done all that moodiness, and I know this is kind of what I want to stick to. So that's kind of how I do mine. Next up is The Weekend Retreat by Tara Liskowski. This is also a thriller mystery. All I'm going to read at the top is it says 3 couples, 3 days, a family getaway to die for. So looking forward to this one. I'm mad at myself that I just said that again, but looking forward to this one. I might wind up making this a buddy read with somebody. I'll see on that. Next up is another book I've been reading for a while, or I started reading a while ago. I'm on page 47. This is Year One by Nora Roberts. This is a little bit more of like a pandemic. Something happens to people, and it says like it began on New Year's Eve. The sickness came on suddenly and spread quickly. The world began to fail. So it's kind of got that dystopian type of premise to it. I just wasn't getting into it. I might have to like do this with an audio because it's a trilogy. So my plan for the summer is book 1, book 2, book 3. So I do have them all. I'll see how I can push through and get through it. I have been told once you get through this one, the other 2 aren't as bad. So we'll push for that one and try to get that one done as well. The next book on my list is to complete one of the 25 and 25, which is to read all the books that I put on my Goodreads TBR in 2023. I believe The Weekend Retreat and this next book are the last ones I need to complete that prompt. And this is The Last Time I Saw You by Liv Constantine. I had this on my list for so long, I haven't gotten to it. This really says it's an addictive novel filled with shocking twists about the aftermath of a brutal high society murder. I've loved all my Liv Constantine. You all know I brag about The Last Mrs. Parrish all the time. I really haven't been disappointed yet. Definitely looking forward to this. I like these thriller, high society, snobby, rich type of envious of somebody's life and what goes on with all of that. So looking forward to this one. I do have another Liv Constantine after this one, but I'm not pushing myself for the summer. I'm going to complete the prompt and get this one done. And the last book on my list for June is Swan Song by Ellen Hildebrand. This is the last book she wrote, specifically adult Nantucket books. I have a huge love of Ellen Hildebrand books. I've been avoiding reading this one because I don't want it to end. This one says, in the grand finale of The Queen of Beach Read, Ellen Hildebrand's beloved Nantucket novels, there's a new couple in town and they instantly shake things up. Amid the extravagant parties on land and sea, there's trouble on the island, forcing Chief of Police Ed Capanesh to postpone his retirement and changing the fabric of lives on the picturesque island forever. Doesn't really matter what it's about. It's Ellen Hildebrand. I'm going to read it. I've been avoiding it just for that reason, but it's on my 25 and 25. It's also on my summer vibes reading challenge that I've made for myself. So I'm just going to get it done. To make up for it, I did look and saw that I knew she was supposed to be writing a book with her daughter. I did see that that's going to be coming out. That is called The Academy, and that's going to be out in September. So you know that's going to be first on my list then. And this is supposed to take place at like a New England boarding school. So I have that to look forward to. At least there's a new generation of writers that she's going to help, and I'll say goodbye to the Nantucket series. She also did write another one called The Blue Book, which is supposed to be like all the things she's ever talked about, all the places, and like the ideal guide to visiting Nantucket. So that's always been a dream as well, to go to Nantucket and kind of do all of the Ellen Hildebrand book things. So I will make that happen at some point in life. So anyway, that's my list for June. That's what I plan on getting to. Let me know what you're most looking forward to reading, or what you're planning on reading, or if you've read any of these already. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Your support means a lot to me, and I love connecting with our amazing community. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe to stay updated with my latest videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.